Yo, thanks for tuning in to the 76th episode of J Talks Crypto. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about why building a Bitcoin business is hard. Now, this kind of comes off of this tweet based off my dude, Jameson Lopp. So let me go ahead and read that and pull it up for you. So this is what he says. It's difficult, if not impossible, to eke out a living as a Bitcoin influencer. That's because Bitcoin's ethos as sound money is anti-corruption and anti-gambling. Influencers always need the next big thing to sell to their audience so they can take a cut. And that's very, very, very true. You know, you always need to have some sort of, there's like, there needs to be a next big thing. And Bitcoin is honestly kind of boring. It's not actually very boring. It's just a lot of times people don't find the developments interesting because it's not something that's like super duper sexy. But, you know, in the intro of this video, I just popped out this thing called a Sats card, and like this thing is like a humongous UX improvement over something like the Open Dime. And if you don't know what that is, I might come out with another episode talking about it, but for now I'm talking about why building a Bitcoin business is hard. And essentially the thing with building a Bitcoin business being hard is that it's hard because building a real business is hard. Providing value, providing useful products, providing utility to people is difficult. So, you know, building a Bitcoin business isn't going to be any kind of different. There's no get rich quick scheme to this. It's like you have to do and go ahead and do something productive, something useful. Something where that the incentives are aligned properly for the consumer and for you as the seller. And that's not easy to do with Bitcoin. That's why most of the time, in my opinion, like what you see that's kind of like profitable or stuff like hardware wallets. You know, that's essentially where it's at. I will say that I've noticed some pretty cool inventive uses of Lightning, and I think that these are kind of like glimpses into the future. So I'm just gonna go over some of these. This one I actually just got a DM on, and you know, I'll just say that always do your own due diligence before using these any of these products. I don't think that there's anything wrong with them based off my early interpretation of it, but you know, so this one right here is called Hey Apollo. It's like review products you love, find companies you trust, and earn Bitcoin. Okay, so this is how this one works. It's like for every review you post, they'll give you 1,000 sats, and every upvote is worth 10 sats. And it is pretty cool because you're incentivized to post a review. And I'm guessing what the company does is it'll try to work with other companies to onboard products onto there so they can then, you know, like, because like if you're selling a product, you do want to get reviews out there, and it's very, very challenging to get a real review. Also, it's with this, you know, it's at least somewhat like real people, because on these review sites like Trustpilot and Yelp and stuff, it doesn't cost anything to post a review. So because there's that barrier, like, hey, there's for every single review posted on this website, someone got some sort of identity verification for it, then it makes it seem a little bit more authentic. You're making sure that it's kind of like an honest opinion that's put out there. And if you are very familiar with a lot of the stuff that's on Amazon or just a bunch of other review sites like Trustpilot and Yelp in the past, I feel that that is a problem because sometimes you don't even get a straight up real opinion out there. And the incentives of something like this, I don't understand the program like 110%. I'm not going to act like I went through all the pages and I dug through their things, but if it is what I think it is, where it's just kind of like another review site with the lightning little spin on it, then I think that that's dope. Something like this, it could have a lot of legs, because if you think about it, it's like if it does become a go-to site, something like that, it can actually get a pretty big network effect if it works. If it works, it's like if you actually go on the website and you find a real product and it has a ton of great reviews, and then you buy the product and then it actually works. That's the only way that something like this is actually going to work. It's not going to be like in this super early stage where it's like, oh, you're just reviewing exchanges, or oh yeah, you're just reviewing a hardware wallet. Like, like most hardware wallets, even the shittiest hardware wallet is like, it's not like you're gonna get rugged from your hardware wallet like that point blank. So in my opinion, for something like this to scale, it's gonna need to be real products with real people using it, real people posting real reviews, like about a fucking sweatshirt that they love or something like that. I don't know. I, as a consumer, like, I don't really want to pay fucking $5 to fucking post a review about something just to get my opinion out there. But like, I'll definitely post like 1,000 sats to do something. Like, yeah, I want to shit on this company, but I want people to know that, like, yo, this is from like a person. I'm putting this up. So like, I don't know. It kind of like makes sense, because like if you've never dealt with the wrath of a pissed off consumer, um, pissed off people are motivated to get their opinion out there. And I just wanted to go over, like, I guess that's one of the things I want to say. Like, it's very difficult and challenging to actually come up with something that's useful and monetizable, scalable. It's like, how far can something like this really go? Another one that I wanted to go over that I felt is pretty fucking dope is Stacker.news. It's pretty much lightning based Reddit. Literally, you log in with a lightning wallet like Phoenix, or Moon, I guess. I don't know if that one supports Allen authorization or whatever. But you log in, you load it up with a couple sats, and then like you upvote and you downvote, and then like it's done all through sats, and then like you post something, and if people upvote it, you get paid. And I feel like this is one of the dopest things that I've seen for kind of like the value for value model, because it's like, just by getting an upvote and posting cool content, you are getting some sort of, like, monetary compensation. And so it's just like, that can really disrupt Reddit. It's like, why would I post on Reddit if I can get like fucking Bitcoin, real money? And then I guess the other ones that I just wanted to throw a quick shout out to are Breeze and Fountain. And these are value for value streaming, like, Bitcoin podcast apps, where when people listen to it, they set like a rate, and for every minute, like, let's say for every minute that like someone listens to you, they give you 10 satoshis. So they listen to 10 minutes, so you get 100 sats. I think something like that is actually pretty dope. I've been slacking on putting my content on there. I'm like fucking pretty terrible, but I also understand that, like, in my opinion, this channel, I try, believe it or not, I try to target it to normal people. So at this moment, it's like, I'm not really targeting other people that are super already into Bitcoin. And I don't know if those people are going to be on those platforms, at least not yet. But what I do like to see is that these things are being developed, so when people do come eventually and look, because, I really don't know where the world is going, and if everything does go to shit, people are still gonna have cameras. People are still gonna have phones. People are still gonna try to make money. People are still gonna try to eat, and it's gonna be pretty lit to have these things in place and kind of like ready to go. And so like, hey, like we have these value models. Try using this to monetize, and let's see if this could work, and let's see if we can support some sort of circular economy with this instead of just fucking buying the shit on an exchange. Anyway, this video is getting kind of long, probably kind of dumb. No, I don't think this was a dumb one. I think this was a pretty dope episode. I do apologize for the little lapse of content, but I am trying to just come up with more productive videos that actually showcase something useful. But and I also got a little bit sick, so I'll be working a little bit of overtime in the next couple of weeks. So I'm trying to keep to my once a week average, but I'm trying to plan the content ahead a little bit better, so it's hopefully more relevant and useful to anybody that's potentially watching. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know I hate fucking asking, pero this is J Talks Crypto, and I am signing off.